If you have this problem, are you just gonna sit there and say, oh, I can't do this? How do you know that you can't do it? There are certain ways that you can get around obstacles, and there's certain things that you can do to make things easier. What's really important to me is trying to make this world a better place, because the world seemed so dark and seemed so bleak to me as a kid. I had a little bit of a rough childhood. When I was like 10 to like 12 years old, I was sexually molested. It never even went to court because there wasn't enough evidence to like prosecute it. I was very frustrated. It was definitely a big part of a lot of my stupid decision making as a kid. I used to get in a lot of fights. When I was in high school, it was actually like unanimous that if a fight broke out on campus, I was the first one called into the office, to the point where I was actually banned from stepping foot on my high school campus my entire senior year. I would steal from stores. It wouldn't even be for anything serious. It was just like, you know what? I just don't feel like paying for this. I think I started drinking when I was like 13 years old. None of my friends drank at that age. Nobody helped me really find out who TJ was, and I didn't know how to do that. If I got really angry or really upset, I would go to the park and I would just train for hours and hours. Somebody actually told me, hey dude, like what's up? You're very like calculating all your steps and everything. You're not normally like that when you train. And then I realized that like as I was coming up with lines, I was almost like thinking of all my problems. And every time that I would do a precision or stick something, that was me like stomping out a problem. It seemed silly at the time, but that's what made me think like, what if I just do that? Like, all right, so what's my end goal? What are the steps that I need to take? Which would be the same way that you plan out a parkour run. You start with one move, goes into another one. If you don't like that, you go back and you make the correction, you fix it. August of 2012 is when I started working for Tempest. It really brought out that my passion wasn't just being physical, but was actually coaching.
Snap! Way to make that look easy.
It is easy.
No, it's not. Not for everyone. The more you can keep your chest up, the less you'll rotate this way, and you'll rotate this way more. 1, 2, 3, tap!
I would never have thought that actually being a coach was ever something that I would do. I spend probably more time figuring out how to coach better than actually training and getting myself better now.
You just fell to your death. Got to make sure you grab the bars so you don't fall to your death. Sweet. I'll see you guys next week.
Just yesterday, I got a phone call that told me basically we're gonna restart my case again because now there's been enough evidence gathered after the 14 years to actually charge him with my original case from when I was a kid. I've only really had 24 hours to process everything. Is something finally gonna get done? I definitely want him to go to jail. He deserves it. We'll see how it affects me now that I'm in a cleaner place than I have been in the past, and that I have parkour and free running to help me to kind of stay focused and get through this. I never want somebody to go through or deal with the issues that I had to growing up. I want other people to feel like somebody's invested.
Yes, there it is, there it is. Try not to stop yourself.
There's a lot of different ways to get through obstacles, and that translates to kids for everything. So it's school, it's the friends, it's the decisions that they make outside.
Oh, did you touch it?
They're going to look at any situation and kind of see it as, you know what, like as long as I put my head to it and I really commit, I can do this. If I can get anybody to start changing an aspect of their life to satisfy themselves because it's their own path, that's my job well done. Parkour is it's a give and take. Just like with a lot of things in life, you're gonna fall, it's going to be painful, it's gonna be hard.
It's not a good day of training until you bleed a little.
Think outside the box, be imaginative, take a step back, and open up your mind to other options and other ideas. There's an infinite number of paths that you can take.